Hi, I'm Kirsty Sword Guzman, and I'm talking to you from Melbourne, Australia. 20 years ago, I received a visit at my home in Dili, which caused me to embark on two journeys. A literal one to Geneva and the Human Rights Commission, and a figurative one, the quest for women's empowerment and equality in Timor-Leste. Paying me this visit was a couple from the southern coastal town of Swai. Maria and Jose were grieving for the death at the hands of a militia group of their only son, Carlos. Their only daughter, 15-year-old Juliana dos Santos, had been taken shortly after his death as a war trophy by a militia leader. With the support of friends in Australia, I was able to travel to Geneva to testify at the Human Rights Commission alongside Juliana's aunt, Domingos Santa Muzinho. Aunt Domingos's words on this occasion were, "We do not wish to dwell on those who have died. Our niece Juliana lives with the indignity of being made the fourth wife of the murderer of her only sibling. As her family, we are powerless to do anything to bring her back from West Timor, and so we wait, hopeful that one day we will again see her smiling face and kiss with love the child born to her as a souvenir of her woman's suffering, of her fate as a pawn of war."
Sadly, for a range of complex political and psychological reasons, Juliana remains in West Timor today. However, with the help of the UN and the cooperation of the Indonesian government, a family reunion visit was organised at the border town of Motain on the 26th of June 2001. Under close military guard and in the presence of police officers, Juliana was given the fleeting comfort of the presence of her parents, but insufficient freedom to make a choice about her future. I promised Juliana's parents that I would keep working to have her returned to them. In the meantime, the experience of working on her case really opened my eyes to how conflict and war disproportionately affect women and girls. I decided to establish an organisation in Juliana's honour to raise the status of women in Timor-Leste society and to improve the quality of their lives.
Alola, Juliana's nickname, became the name of my new organisation. Here's a snapshot of some of its many awesome achievements over the past 20 years.
Alola's maternal and child health program has established 178 mother support groups in 2/3 of all Timor-Leste's villages, covering 11 municipalities. Mother support group members number some 2,910 people. Rates of infant malnutrition are lower in areas with an established mother support group, just as rates of exclusive breastfeeding and birthing in an institutional setting are higher, proving that community education led by women and directed at their own families and immediate community members works. Between 2009 and 2021, Alola's education program awarded 2,673 scholarships. In addition to programs of professional development for preschool teachers and development of early learning resources, Alola's mobile libraries have been bringing the joy of books and reading to children across the country. Between 2012 and 2020, Alola's mobile libraries engaged with 60,000 children across 8 districts, with 900 local teachers involved as facilitators. Since its inception, the Alola Foundation's advocacy program has distributed over 300 humanitarian assistance packets per annum to vulnerable women and their families. In addition, some 60 survivors of gender-based violence per annum benefit from support and referral services. Approximately 5,000 people per annum visit Alola's Women's Resource Centre to access books, internet, and information on domestic violence, sexual abuse, and reproductive health rights, amongst other issues. Between 2001 and 2020, over 16,000 people participated in training programs on women's leadership, gender-responsive budgeting, sexual and reproductive health, life skills, and literacy, offered by the Alola advocacy team. Over the past 15 years, Alola has conducted important major research projects on human trafficking in Timor-Leste, women workers in the private sector, and public perceptions of women's leadership in the country. Between 2004 and 2020, the Alola Economic Empowerment Program worked with and trained 90 handicraft producer groups, comprising 749 members. The program helped to establish and train 48 microcredit groups.
I'm so proud of all this amazing work, not least for the fact that it has been led and managed by an incredible team of clever, resilient and brave East Timorese women.
The journey I embarked upon 20 years ago, and the quest for women's empowerment and equality, still has many miles to travel and roadblocks to overcome along the way. The COVID-19 pandemic and catastrophic floods of earlier this year have deepened some of the ruts in the road and worsened the inequalities faced by women at all levels. With your ongoing support, encouragement and solidarity, however, we're getting closer each day to our final destination.
Feta forte, nação forte. Strong women, strong nation.